Yes, I don't understand. Okay, I'm gonna be cutting some doll clothes. Good evening, my lovely people. Good evening. How y'all doing? Welcome to Sewing with MDs. I am cutting out some little doll clothes. So join me and watch me while I work. Watch me while I work. I'm wondering if I put this at the right place. Hope I do. Watch me as I cut out some clothes. Thanks for joining, y'all. I'm cutting. Let me show you all. This is what I'm be cutting. Hope y'all can see I have a lot to do. About 200 of these. This is what I'm making, y'all. Thanks for coming on and sharing this time with me. I have 200 of these to do, and I have to finish them by the next week. So far, I think I'm halfway. I finished about 86. So I'm gonna try and do 14 more to complete 100 and see if I can take the other 7 days to finish the other 100. And these blouses for a school in Jamaica where they make the doll clothes and give it to the graduates when they're graduating. They give them a miniature doll with the uniforms that they wear. And this is gonna go with a dark purple skirt But I'm not doing the skirt, I'm just doing the blouse. It takes a long time to do though, because the pieces are so small. It takes a long time to do. So watch me while I cut. And thank you if it's the first time you're joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you. So I'm gonna show you. Let me show you the pieces. So these are the sample. So this is for the braid, the color. That's this piece, the color. So this is the color. So I'll be cutting this, and then I'm gonna be folding it like this to make the color. Then this is the sleeve before finishing up. This is the sleeve. So I'm gonna be turning this like this, and then you get the sleeve. Now this is the front section, which this is this section of the blouse. So I'm gonna be serging here, and then it's gonna turn like this for the facing. Let me get the blouse. This is the back pattern of the little doll blouse, which is the back section here. So that's about it. So you have the back, and this back is cut on the fold, so you'll have the half like that. This is the front. We're gonna have the facing the braid, the sleeve, and the collar. So 4 pieces. So I'm gonna be cutting these now. So watch me while I cut, y'all. Thank you for coming on. Thank you. Yeah, they're cute, and especially when you know the dolls are dressed up, it looks so nice. Lo, it's not real. What not real? That's your name. And hi, Jamilia. Thank you all for coming on. So let's get started. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut the back first. Hope y'all can see. Let me take this down a bit. Where is my ruler? Where's my ruler? Okay, so I'm just gonna straighten here. Alright. Hope you all can see what I'm doing. So the length of this is 6 inches. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna cut the pieces first, and then I'm gonna show you all. They take a long time to sew. You have to have patience to sew these little pieces. If you are not built for this, you won't do it. You won't do it. Not saying that I was built for it, you know, but I guess maybe I have patience. Trust me. Got to have patience. So I'm cutting 6 inches. This is what this measure, 6 inches. So I'm gonna cut them out and then I'm gonna show you how. Yep. And I'm just improvising, making space for cutting. This is not the right thing to cut on, but you know, just have to work with what I have right now. So I'm gonna be showing you all how I cut. So I'm gonna fold this in about I think one piece of this give me about 8 of this, and that's the back. So I'm just cutting off this edge here, the selvage edge. Alright, so we're gonna measure like this and see, because I do not like to cut single. I wanna cut about 4 or 5 fours. Let me see. So we're gonna put this on this. So I'm gonna cut 8 all at once. 8. Alright, so that is 8. So I'm gonna, I think I want 14 pieces, because the 14 gonna conclude the first 100 that I'm doing. So I'm just opening this at this side. Alright, so I'm just gonna cut it out. Try not to let it shift. But for the front, I don't think I'm gonna cut so much one time. The front, the section that you're gonna, have to maybe cut them single. The reason is because of the fold. Alright, so there it is. So I'm gonna fold this and make certain that I'm having it at the equal. Yeah, this look alright. So I'm just gonna give it a notch, that so I can know the center. Alright, so there you have it. This is the back. So I'm gonna cut the front now, and well, I need more back, but I'm just gonna cut the front to show you all what I'm doing. And because the front consists of 2 pieces, the front take more material. So I think I'm gonna cut one more material before I go any further. Let me cut one more. Alright, so put that one side. Remember now, this is the back, the back of the little blouse. If you're just coming on, thank you for coming. And this is what I'm making. This is one of the complete ones. So these are the pattern. Alright, I'm gonna cut 2 more pieces of this. Before I go any further, let me cut 2 more pieces. And I've been sewing this for a long time, but it doesn't matter how much time you sew it. My God. Because it takes so long, it seems, you know, it doesn't get used to it. So this can do what I want to do. I'm gonna cut piece for the sleeve. Alright, so this is the sleeve. So I'm gonna cut the sleeve now. Thank you for joining my lovely people. So I'm gonna put the measurement. Thomas, and the sleeve takes a lot because it have to be 2 pieces each for the sleeve. So the sleeve takes a lot of material. Then I'm gonna cut the collar. So that's for the sleeve. I'm gonna be doing the collar now. The collar doesn't take a lot because if you notice it's much shorter. So this doesn't take a lot. I don't remember if I measured this material now. I should have measured it, but I didn't remember. So I never remember to measure it. Even though I hold it, I can still measure because so this is 6 1 so now let's measure. And then 4 times this. If I cut 4 of this, I don't know how I forgot to measure first. Alright, so that's 1 yard and 3 inches. Alright, so I cut 1 yard and 3 inches so far. Thanks for coming on, my lovely people. Thanks for coming on. I'm coming. I'm also cooking too, you know. People, I'm also cooking, sewing and cooking at the same time. Can you believe it? Let me show you my soup. Let me show you my soup, my pot of soup. I'm cooking chicken foot and chicken neck soup. What I did, I browned the chicken neck a bit first before I cook it. And this is the chicken foot with some little spinach, some little dumpling thing, corn in it, carrots, pumpkin. But I don't put the food in as yet because the food is gonna mash out. So I'm trying to cook the chicken foot good before I put the food in. And this is okra and carrots. Yes, I'm sewing plus I'm cooking, multitasking. That's something that I like to do because I need to focus. I need to focus on my sewing. I need to focus, y'all. Alright, let's get back to this. So I was cutting, this is for the sleeves, and this is for the color of the little blouse that I'm doing. I want to be focused. Yeah, so I was saying so far I finished 80, what I said. Oh my god. How much must I finish, people? 86? Yeah. 86. So I'm gonna try and finish up 14 more to make the 100. Am I correct, people? 14 and 86, is that 100? Tell me. So as I said, this is for the little sleeve. And I'm multitasking, I'm cooking also. Alright, so let that stay one side. I soon come back to that. Let me take this out of the way. The time goes so fast, so yeah, time goes so fast. So gotta hurry up and sew them. I have a deadline to finish these things. Alright, so we're gonna cut this now. We're gonna cut the front section of the blouse. This is the front. And I'm gonna try and cut about 4 one time. So I'm folding the fabric. Alright, so this was so exact. But let me carry it down a bit more. Alright, so we're gonna cut right here. Use this pin to just hold it in place. And sometimes it shifts. Alright, so I'm just outlining, following the outline. Hope you all can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna cut it individually now. So 2 pieces make one. Why I'm doing it like this is because I wanna cut some more off the shoulder. Cut at least a quarter of an inch. So I'm gonna be giving here a little notch so I can know where to fold it when I'm finished. So that is it. This is the front of the blouse. And this is the back. So I'll be stitching the shoulders together so you will see. So it's gonna look like this, and one on the other side. But I'm just going back, to do them individual to make certain that I have the correct measurement. So I'm cutting some from this. Alright, so this is another one. I'm gonna try and see if I can do 14 to complete the 100. At least wherever I whatever I can get to do, I'm gonna do it, because remember, no tomorrow not promise. And they said make hay while the sun shine, right? So that's what I'm doing. Trying to make hay while the sun is well, the sun no really is, time cold. Time is very cold. The sun shining, but the time cold. Alright, so we'll cut off a little piece of, because generally the front supposed to be smaller than the back, so I'm cutting it down, because I just want to run through it. I can't bother to be, when I'm sewing, I have to be stopping to do anything. So I'm making certain, I wonder if people can see what I'm doing. I want to make certain that everything is in line with what I'm doing. So this is the reason why I'm just fine tuning it, make certain that alright. I think this is about 4, so I'm trying to get 14, so that's 4. That's gonna make 5. I hate to cut singles. I prefer cut them in bulk and then shape them down. Cut. convinced that my people will not see what I'm doing. Alright, so I'm making a notch right there. Alright. I'm kind of tired. People wake up early this morning. I wake up so early because I want to finish these things. I want to finish them so bad. The thing is, when I'm sewing, I don't like to, spend a lot of time. And one thing, it makes me feel like I'm not doing anything. So, I just want to hurry them up as fast as I can. Let me see how much I cut. Right, I just fold one time and I got this one. So after this I'll be cutting the sleeve. After this I'm gonna be cutting the sleeves. I try not to cut more than what I'm gonna sew, because sometimes my hands get so tired. The scissors, and you keep cutting and your hand get tired. I don't want to overdo it to strain my hand, especially when I'm cutting in bulk like this. Alright, so who is that calling me now? And I want to finish up these. This look alright. People, can you give me a minute? Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Yes, people, sorry about that. That was my granddaughter calling me. Alright, so I'm just gonna, for some reason my back hurting me. I wanna slant this a bit. Just fine tuning it, and then I'm gonna give your hair a notch so I can know where to. So I'm gonna use the serger to, no, I'm not using the serger. The serger, I can't use the serger, you know, but sometimes it, because the material is so thin, the thread, you know, don't pick up so good. So maybe I might use the serger because the serger go much faster. Yeah, but when I'm doing like the hemming of it, I'm not gonna use the serger because each time I use the serger I have to be going back over it because of the fabric. The fabric is so thin, you know, the serger doesn't pick up properly, and that's wasting my time. So I'm not gonna use the serger. So alright, so this is the front of the blouse. Just so tiny and take up a lot of time. I'm not gonna say I feel love sewing to do this. I would say you gotta have patience to do this. It's not the love, it's the patient, man. Alright, so just want to get them correct. So when I'm sewing, I just go right through. Why I slant this is just to get that break. So I slant. And I cut it down because I want the front to be a little bit smaller than the back. Alright. I have a belly there, I wonder how much this is. I don't want to do too much right now. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is 9. So that means I need 9 and I need 5 more to make 14. 5 more of this. More. So this is 2. I'll cut all of them. I don't think so this is gonna be 3. This is gonna be 3. I'm gonna put my pin. Scoop off some of these trash. Yeah. So that's the arm. That's the neckline. So there it is. So I'm just gonna fix these. Oops. So I'm just slanting this, making a notch there, and I'm gonna cut this in a bit and cut down this some more. So this is it. Just to kind of cut one over. We're gonna slant this a bit. Alright, so that is, oh, see that one, because I was wondering where it was. So let me see. It's alright. Let's cut it down a bit. Take off some of this. Alright, so I'm gonna be cutting. Let me see how much of this I got, 9. Cut some more off the back, maybe 4 more. Remember, I said this is the back. So I'm just gonna cut about 4 more pieces of the back. And this is what I'm doing, people. Good night, Candy. Where you get good night from, Candy? It's evening. Candy, say good night. Why are you rushing the night? Why are you rushing the night? I don't think, I'm just cutting these out. Maybe I might not finish them up because I have some that I want to finish up. So that's the back. Alright, so we're gonna cut now. Alright, so that cut, whatever this is, I'm gonna make this stay. So that's the back. So I'm gonna cut the collar, the collar for the blouse now. And I won't be staying long. I might just spend an hour because I'm just showing you how I cut. So this is the color. So I'm gonna just cut around. So let me show you now. So I'm gonna be folding it like this to get the color. There you go. Right. Let me see how much I cut. So this is 4 and 4, 8. And then I'm gonna cut the sleeves. Yeah, I think this is about 8 I'm cutting one time. So 2, 8, that's 16. And I think I might can get let me open this so I don't waste it. Thank you all for joining. If you're just joining, I am cutting out some little blouse. I'm making up this little blouse here. If you're just joining, then whoever is on my live, whoever is on my live, I know I haven't been on, you know, that much lately. You see, sometimes that's why sometimes people know if you take break, you know, because the little break I go take is like so I get too relaxed and don't want to come back on live. For me take the Christmas break when I went to work, it's like, you know, it's like me not get the vibes to come back. But anyway, I'm here now. This is 4, so I guess this is 20 or 20. Alright. So this is the color. So let me put back this here. Then I'm gonna be cutting the sleeve. The sleeve 6. Let me see. Two pieces of this because it's the sleeve is two sides, right? When you can cut one color, you gotta cut 2 sleeves. Oh no, I'm not gonna cut the sleeve as yet because I'll be serging this before, yeah, I cut, make it easier for me. So when I serge, I just cut one time. All right, people. So I'm gonna serge these. What, give me a minute? Don't go nowhere. I'm gonna serge these. And then I just cut the sleeve. So I'll be taking you all over to the serger in a few. Give me a minute. Give me a minute, people. Don't go nowhere. Don't know who's on my live, but don't go nowhere. Hold on, I'm coming. And these are the last these are the lots that I've done. I have some in the bag also. These are what I've done. So I'm not gonna use the serger to do the hemming because the serger keep running off. So I'm gonna use my machine to just zigzag the edge and turn it. So these are what I'm doing. I think I'm gonna press them for them to stay how I want them to stay. One minute, folks. Oh God, I'm tired. My back hurts. Where are my people? Nobody on my live? Let me see how much minutes I know. Oh Mary, don't you weep, don't you? Oh Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn? Things gonna get brighter. I'm right here, people. I'm right here. I'm cooking. I am cooking. If you hear pots knocking, I'm cooking. I wonder why the light was blinking. Okay, people, I'm gonna be smudging this stuff. Every time I drop this. Alright, so I'm gonna be finishing up these before I go any further. So let me take this back to the machine to show you all. Okay. Oh, I'll finish up this. I'm gonna finish up. What I was supposed to do with this? Stitch back here, so stitch back there. Alright, so I have some correction to do on these two. So let me get right to it. Oh, I want to change the teeth. I want to change the teeth. I'm coming, people. Come in. Excuse me. think that's it. Alright, so I'm gonna fix two places on this. Why this thread keep rolling away from me? Come on, thread. Alrighty. Alright. I challenge myself today. Because some of the times I only get to do like 10. You know, see that color ramped me, I don't want it ramped me. Alright, so alright, there's another one that I need to fix. So I'm just gonna finish up these. Let me see what time it is. It's going up to 5 o'clock. And I didn't want it to be on the machine so long. I wanted to get off this machine. But the best part of it is that I'm finishing up. Thank you, my people, for coming on. Finishing up these little gloves here. Alright, so I'm gonna be putting the sleeve on this one. So these are the little sleeves. I'm just gonna cut it down a bit. And the hardest thing to sew is small pieces. Wow. They take up a lot of time, my people. These take up, and then I'm gonna fold here to make a little cuff, and then I'm gonna turn it. You know, so nice. I'm gonna think so nice. You know, see now. Hold on. Come on, to know if it's everything. Let me carry this down somewhere. Alright. I hope y'all can see. Because I'm there sewing, think you all could see, but you're not seeing. Alright. I'm gonna have to get that overhead camera. Let me change the angle. Let me change the angle. Alright, now that I changed the angle, maybe y'all can see better what I'm doing. Maybe you all can see better what I'm doing. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I don't even know how to set this camera thing. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. So this is one part of the sleeve. Alright, I'm gonna do the other sleeve now. So I'm gonna be turning. So the machine is slow. That's slow. Man. So this is the cuff. So I'm gonna stitch this on. This is what I don't like. Sometimes it don't come out the way I want it to. I'm feeling so hot. people. This is how it is now. So this is a little cuff sleeve. So I'm gonna stitch the bottom. So this is it. Alright, I have one more sleeve to put in. Cut it down a bit. Not too much. This is how it looked before the sleeve. This is how it looks before the sleeve. This is the back. So I'm gonna put the sleeve in. And people, oh my god, this not easy. It's because of the small pieces. Not easy at all. But somebody got to do it. You can't really sew too fast with this. Take your time. You gotta take your time with these tiny pieces, and then I'm gonna fold it like this to make a cuff. Then I turn it. Then I'm gonna stitch the arm coming down to the side. I have the thread finish in the bobbin, so let me put some thread in the bobbin. Let me put the thread in the sugar, sugar, I love you. Sugar, sugar, I love you. So, I'm gonna fold this. I'm gonna fold all of these. think I wasted today. I could have done more, you know. But I keep stopping. But nonetheless, I get to finish 21 so far. I took there one day that I saw 10, so 21 is a big achievement. 21 is a big achievement. Them things are not so easy for so at all. Am I getting this? It's gonna take me so long to string this blinking machine. Sugar, sugar. Alright, so where was I? Okay, I was closing this. As I was saying, people, I am not going to be using this Serger to do this because of the fabric, the serger not picking up the fabric so good and it's wasting my time. So I'm just going to use this machine to do the zigzag on the edges. Alright, so that's the next sleeve that I just set in. So I'm gonna fold it like this. And then I'm gonna alright. Alright. I'm gonna add this all over the place. Alright, so I'm gonna put a little notch right there, one here, just to turn it over. One right there, one right there. Alright, so I'm gonna do some. Let me measure this to see if I have some. Alright, so I'm gonna put some zigzag stitch on it. Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna check on that pot to see how far my pot reach. Alright, zigzag stitch. How much more? How much are these I put in? I think about 14. About 14. So I just want to thank you all for coming on this evening. And this is what I'm doing, some little blouse. So thank you for coming on. I'll be coming off now. So please go on my Sewing with MD page and you will see everything that I'm doing. Thanks for watching.